Hello family and friends, welcome back. I am back again with another amazing video. You know, I'm always here with amazing video. Today I got another amazing cooking, another episode of the KK Kitchen. Come cook with me. Today I have an amazing food that I'm going to present to you guys. I have a special guest that is going to join me in the kitchen today once we present this dish to you. I've known this person for a very long time. She's like a big sister to me, and yeah, have a lot of respect for her. And she's here today to share this amazing dish with me and with you guys. So now I'm going to introduce my guest to you guys. And no one else but Auntie, my beautiful Auntie Marama.
Hi everyone, blessed Sunday to you. My name is Mariama. I know most of you guys know me. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of a beautiful 13-year-old daughter. And I'm blessed that I'm here today in the KK Kitchen to show you guys what we can do.
Guys, as my auntie has introduced herself to you guys, as you can see, she's a very beautiful woman. Okay. She came to share her idea, her dish to make to you guys, just to show you guys. Now my auntie is a very good cook. She might come back again in the kitchen to show you guys. She's a very good cook. So today we're just going to make a little bit of kind of like a snack, or you can have it for snack or lunch whenever you're hungry. So she's going to introduce what we're going to cook today, the ingredients, what we're going to cook for today. So I'll let my auntie tell you guys what we're going to cook today and introduce the ingredients to you guys.
Okay, thank you. Our recipe today, we're gonna have meat pie, which is the dough has already been prepared. It's here. And then we've got a mincemeat that we're gonna stuff into the meat pie. We've got onions already chopped. We've got capsicum and carrots. And I hope you guys enjoy with us and journey with us as we do the cooking.
We're just gonna get straight into the kitchen now and start cooking this because we don't want to waste too much of your time. As you guys know, in my kitchen we have a topic that we'll always talk about, and I look forward to that because it's really interesting.
Okay, I've just got olive oil here in the pot here, and then it's on a low heat. I'm just going to get the mincemeat here. Once you get the mincemeat here in the hot pot, you have to keep stirring as you go along, because you just want to get all the lumps out of it and make it very smooth and soft and very enjoyable as well. So I'll leave it here for like 2 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna get our next ingredient. We're gonna get onion in, because we've got this all well done. Just the chopped onions, we're gonna get it in. I don't know, you guys might have another way of doing yours, but for us West Africans, this is the way we do our stuffing for the pie. Please subscribe to this channel as well, because we are trying to get our viewers more involved into our cooking, and then we'll bring more new things to you guys as well. So watch out for KK Kitchen. Got Vegeta here. It's a season that we use. It's very nice. It makes the food so flavorful. So we're just gonna get a little bit in there just to get the mincemeat seasoned and tasty as well. So it depends to how much you're gonna use, and this is salt to taste. So I might just put maybe 1.5 tablespoons of salt. It's just to taste. It's not too burn. This is just a tablespoon of the ginger powder here, and then I've got thyme. So it's gonna be more flavorful with all this seasoning going in. And while we're at the end part of it, I might just get my capsicum and my carrots, because we don't want it half cooked. We want it to fully cooked, so to get the stuffing in as well. So guys, just trust the process and see how we go. Okay, I have to leave this to simmer, so at least I've got everything in it. And
okay guys, we are back. As you guys can see, we've already made the filling for the dough. Now we're going to do the dough for you guys. Now this one, my auntie has already mixed it off camera because there's too much work. But if you need the full recipe of how we made this, it's going to be on my YouTube channel. So we're just going to take this off, and then we're going to roll it and start filling it up.
Okay, so as you can see, it's easy once you've got the right texture for the dough. As you can see, it's a bit softer, so that shows that at least it's well done. So I'm just trying to incorporate everything that I've put in it, and then we'll start rolling it as we go along.
So guys, as you know, in my kitchen, when we're cooking, we come to the fun part, my favorite part, which is we're going to pick something in here and then we'll talk about it. As you can see, my auntie is doing the rolling. So today I'm going to pick for her, and then whatever I pick, that's what we're going to talk about in here.
Okay, so trying so hard, and then you press both sides together so that when it gets into the hot oil, it doesn't separate from each other. And then I'm going to just use this just to make a very nice designs around it, because back home that's what we do, and these days it's been done all over the world. So, and for it I just put a little bit of dent in it so that when it gets fried, gets in. So
that looks really good already.
That's the first pie.
Oh. Okay, my auntie, what I got here for you, as an African, what do you think about carrying equal responsibility with your partner?
Oh, that's a lovely question. And thanks for that, Carrie. I do appreciate that. As an African, we've got an heritage, which is very proud ones and very beautiful heritage. Because as an African, I'm really proud to become an African. And we've made a lot of impact in the world as well. So kudos to us Africans. Back to your questions. I'm a married woman. When you talk about equalities, it's like me and my husband, we are home as a family, as a partner, as husband, as wife. So if you want to talk about equalities, one thing is like we need to respect each other. It should go 50-50 both ways. It shouldn't just be the husband, because back home there is this per se with African men, when you are the head of the house, everything is about you, and the women are always like based in the kitchen. They do the cooking, they do the housework, and whatever, kids, they look after kids, pick and drop. And it's sometimes frustrating as well on the wives as well, because sometimes it needs to be balanced. It needs the weight load needs to be 50-50. It shouldn't be like all the time. So when it comes to African culture, I think that's one of the things that needs to be balanced. Like there should be an equality between those two sectors, whereby you sit on the table and talk about it, because sometimes it's a bit frustrating as well when you don't have someone like to tap you on your shoulder and say, babe, you're doing a good job, well done. Can I just pick from where you stop? Like help in the kitchen, take the kids for a walk, or help with the showers, change diapers, or say to the babe, can I do the cooking? And you just sit and watch TV or have fun with your friends. Let me just take over as a wife. I think, I can't say 100%, but like most Africans are lacking that. So when it comes to equality, it's about Africans. Please chip in and help the wife sometimes, or your spouse. So at least the workload can be balanced. And I hope I've answered enough.
You have. Okay, I want to ask you some question, my auntie.
All right.
So I know back home, most of our men or African men, or they're used to for them to go to work and then provide, and then the women stay home to do everything. But do you think that culture will also implement here culture as well? Because here women, there's a lot of opportunity for women to work, but there are still men that still want their women to stay home and not go to work to just take care of the house, and they go to work. But they fail to realize that even though you're going to work, you're taking care of the house. But women, we have our own needs as well that we will need money for. So we need to go out there and work as well to provide for to add like what you're giving for us to add to it, and to be able to provide our own needs as well. So do you think that culture back home, that the culture back home, and it should implement the culture here?
It's a no. It shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
The reason why I said no, because those days our parents, our forefathers, our grandmothers and aunties, it's like a torture and a slavery back home, because whereby they've got this perspective that women don't go to school, should not be educated. And our parents like suffered just because of they were left behind. It was such like, I'm left behind, I'm just meant to be in the kitchen behind the house, and at the end of the day you don't have a say in your own marriage. And being in Australia for 18 years, and the culture will not exist here, because most of us and most ladies, the African women, can contest to that and can give me quotas and say, yes, you're right. Because why? Here, women have got broad opportunities whereby you go to school, you get education, and you can work in anywhere. In African communities, we've got a lot of doctors, nurses, lawyers, you named it. They're in politics as well. And most of them are housewives, whereby they can bring to the table just at the same. Most women work more than men. I can tell you. But it's just this perspective that men have got, African men per se have got, that women are left behind. In Australia, it doesn't exist, because here we've got a platform whereby our voice is heard, whereby we can do whatever we want to do. At the end of the day, if my husband goes to work, is handing $1,000 a fortnight, I'm handing $3,000. Where there is equality, like the first question you ask, we can sit on the table and discuss and say, we save this for the kids' future, we save this for the mortgage, the car loan, and this for ourselves, because we are by women, we have needs. There's Brazilian here, this DNA stage. My husband would not be afford to buy me $1,000 Brazilian here. But if I'm working, I'm earning my own money, whereby no one will like tell me what to do with my own money, except if I feel like. Then why can't I go for it? So in Australia, I'm telling you, the culture doesn't stand, and it will never stand, because most African women like me, we know what's up. At the end of the day, it's just that the culture still exists, but in Australia, it will never exist, except someone is being tortured and hasn't speak out or hasn't asked for help. But no, it doesn't exist here, because there's a lot of avenues whereby you can go to places and speak to family lawyers or advocate, whereby they can just pick you up and do one or two things that either you get out of this abusive relationship or you can divorce. So I said Australia for African wives, sisters, mothers, and whatever.
You should work to contribute. Work. You can work and contribute to the family.
You can contribute to the family.
It help
as well.
you like mentally, physically, going out just to work as well. Just instead of just staying home and working and be that housewife that your husband wants you. Again, I won't say 100%. Some men, I won't blame them. It's because of what they're grown up to, what they're brought up to see what their parent brought them up, when their parent what their parent went through. This is what my parent taught me, this is how my father used to do, so I want you to do that. And they realize that this is a molding world, that you can't do that. A woman should go out to work for their own money to be able to provide as well. Anyway guys, once we're talking, this is how far we've come with the dough. My auntie is doing very well, and I'm just here talking. She's doing all the rolling once we're talking. As I was saying again, it's very important for a woman to go out there to work, to contribute to the family. She should not just be the woman, because you have your own needs. You have things that you want as well. But some men, my auntie, the reason why I'm asking this question, some men feel like once a woman start working, once they start handling money, there is no more respect in the house. That's why majority African men don't want their wife to work. Or they don't want their wife to have this amount of money, because once their eyes are open to a certain amount of money, they're getting income more than them, there will be no respect in the house. The culture, and then they're gonna be like, now I've become the baby in the house. And African men never want to submit. Like they always want to be the head, and well, that's it. Men are always the head. but once you start working out, they feel like you've already taken their responsibility from them, and they feel insecure and they are not the head of the house anymore. This is why majority of them don't want their wife to work. They just want them to stay at home.
You know, talking back about just what you said just now, if I can just throw lights on, it's true, but sometimes it depends on the individual as a man. If you know you've got your wife, you love your wife, and you want the family to grow, and you know the reason why you're here for, then if your wife wants to work and you see your wife shouldn't work, or you feel intimidated because she's handling more than you, then you've got an issue with it. Then there should be an investigation going on, because maybe you must have abused this individual one way or the other, and you feel insecure that once she starts working and handling this amount of money, I'll lose my self-esteem, I'll lose my respect as a husband. Then it shouldn't happen. So I say,
that's a good one anyway. We're not going to drag this topic because there's a lot to talk about this topic. If I say I'm going to go into it, we're going to go forever, and I don't want to waste too much of your time.
I'm going to start pouring.
So you put a little bit of flour to see if that oil is hot enough.
Now it's hot because it starts bubbling at the top. Then you know that it's hot.
Flour start bubbling.
And then you just lay it slowly like that. You can see how nice and cold it looks.
Okay guys, I'm gonna cheers to my auntie.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for honoring my invitation.
That's all right.
And we have come with this. Can you guys see the color? See how the color is? Very nice. So we're just gonna take one out and taste it so you guys can see. As you know, we taste so you guys can see that what we cook, it tastes delicious. Cook inside, it's not really like half done. Can you see how cooked it is? There.
Yeah.
So there, my auntie, you can have one. Let's taste.
Cheese. Nice and soft.
It is.
Come join us,
guys. That's the end of the video for today.
Cheers.
And this meat pie, we call it meat pie. Sierra Leone, we call it meat pie. Meat pie.
Or bottom belly.
Bottom belly.
Yeah.
Bottom belly or meat pie. That's how we call it in Sierra Leone. So yeah, guys, this meat pie tastes so good. But that's the end of today's video. Topic today, what we talked about, me and my auntie, is like sharing responsibility and equal load in relationship, marriage. Thank you guys, and thanks to my auntie. And also guys, let me tell you guys, my auntie sells beautiful hairs.
Oh, thanks.
All the human hair. If you need like 100% human hair, she sells them. Just contact her, she'll give you the best price. Don't be afraid. She sells them, so please patronize her. She have her hair business that she do. Patronize her if you want 100% human hair, whatever color you need, she have them. Thank you. Thanks. Bye for now. Bye.